there, my name is Jenny Karubian, and I'm the owner and founder of Ready to Launch Research, and I am recording this vlog to talk to you a little bit about launching brands in the United States. One thing that we do a lot of here is we help companies who want to launch a brand, product, or service in the US, and usually they're coming from another country, and so they want to understand the US consumer so that they can tailor their messaging, tailor their brand, tailor their product to the US audience and really guarantee success. A lot of brands are constantly launching in the US. In 2024, for example, over 4,800 new companies from outside the country started business operations in the United States. So it's pretty expanding, it's constant, it happens all the time, and this is probably why we do quite a bit of research to help foreign companies who want to launch here. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about US consumers. In the research that myself and my team have done over the years, we've noticed some pretty interesting trends with US consumers that always are very surprising to companies from outside the country. So I'm going to give you 3 tips about US consumers so that you can use this in your marketing plan and potentially reach out to us if you want to learn more. So one of the first things that clients always want to know is how Americans do product research before they purchase something. And what we have found is that research varies a lot according to age. So, for example, a lot of people who are under 25, they actually start their research on social media. So many of them will start with TikTok or Reddit or YouTube. They just begin on social media. They don't even start with a Google search or a ChatGPT search. Many people, one thing that I've noticed is that many people are shifting over from a standard Google search to a ChatGPT search. This is typical among consumers who are 25 and older. People who are under 25 tend to start on social, but people who are over 25, they're either going to ChatGPT or Google. But what I'm seeing is that usually they're layering it. So ChatGPT they'll use to cast a very wide net. And then when they want to get into very specific product information, then they may use a Google search to look up something really specific. So social media and ChatGPT are used for the broad searches, and then Google when consumers want to get a little bit more specific. Americans are very, very savvy when it comes to product. And that's something that I have found really surprises clients from outside the country is how savvy American consumers are. And they're also very leery of marketing speak. So they're really aware that they are being marketed to, that there are companies who want their dollars. And I've observed, or my team has observed in consumers as young as 14 that they can tell the difference between user-generated imagery versus client-generated or company-generated images. And they tend to trust things that are put out by consumers, things like images or reviews, and they have a very healthy distrust for what is put out by companies. And I'm seeing this in really young consumers. So this is not only people who are older and seasoned and savvy, I'm seeing this savviness in pretty young teens. American consumers really want guarantees. They want to make sure that their money is being well spent. So one of the things that they're always seeking is some kind of a free trial, a product guarantee, a money back guarantee, a warranty, especially if they've not done business with your company. They want to find a way to mitigate the risk of buying a product or service from a company whom they've not done business with before. If you want to learn more about entering your brand into the US market, please feel free to reach out to us. We can do focus groups or interviews either in person or we can do those online. Feel free to reach out to us for a consultation. Thanks so much.